like this video, and subscribe or Shrek will visit you tonight. I'm obsessed with the stance on this sharpshooter. That will have a urge recoil. There's a reason why people tell you to hold the gun with both hands. You know she won gold, right? Killed by Capitol Police. Say her name. Ashley Babbitt. Why didn't she just comply? Why did she show disrespect to law enforcement? If you're not doing anything wrong, nothing to worry about, right? That's what you tell black people when they're shot dead. Let's keep that same energy. Damn. The benches were ducking up the budget that much? That's crazy. Hi, Jeremy. Benches were removed from stations to prevent the homeless from sleeping on them. We have inconvenienced you and made the station more inaccessible to the pregnant, disabled and elderly, but you must understand that lets us inflict further misery on people without homes. Snacks to be an electric car owner in Texas right now. I'm just gonna wait for people to learn that gas pumps require electricity to pump gas. With his handmade keychains that go for $5 each, this 8-year-old boy raised $4,015 to erase the lunch debt of students from his school and 6 others. 8-year-old does months of manual labor so his friends, who are children, can afford to eat without going into debt. You don't think universal healthcare qualifies as a charity handout? It's people financing other people's problems. Hey Trent, if your house catches on fire, I don't want my taxes to go towards financing your problems with my charitable handouts. Be a ducking man and call around to get some quotes on quality firefighting services, you lazy shut. Who will be the next star of The Bachelor? Our ranking. I have a sneaking suspicion that the next bachelor will be a dark-haired, square-headed white man with stubble and a moron-top haircut that inexplicably costs $85. Meet Graydon, Braden, Traden, and Arcaden. Wonder if I'll ever meet anyone whose experience of Cupid was worse than flu. My oxygen saturation level was 58. If my wife hadn't taken me to accident and emergency, I would have died within hours. I had blood clots in my lungs and bleeds or clots in my brain. Lost sight in eye, hearing in ear, feeling in toes. Flu. I haven't met you. Yes, I was due some good luck at some point this year. Medicare for all would abolish private insurance. There's no precedent in American history. Oh no, not my beloved private insurance, which increases 10 to 20% every year, costs more than my mortgage did, and doesn't cover anything until I've paid $13,000 first. I've never been ripped. Know why? Because I don't dress like a prostitute or act overly sensual like most young women. Take some responsibility. I was ripped when I was 7. When I had no idea what sex was, and while wearing overalls and a long sleeve shirt. Ducking, delete this. Islam is a lie. I'm an ex-Muslim. Jesus is the only way. Damn. What sect were you part of? Nahari or Pulawa? Replied to. I think my family is Pulawa. Replied to. Bro, those are food dishes. Girls who like to be choked and hit during sex are also the ones who cry when you yell at them. Yeah. They like to be sensually dominated, not verbally abased. There's a difference, son. It is true. Yes. What is your reasoning in areas of low Cupid rates? And what if medically someone cannot wear one? You do understand the invasion of constitutional rights that you are doing? The majority of our stores are in areas struggling with Cupid. If you cannot wear a mask, you can still shop on our website. We have other rules that may invade your constitutional rights, like the rule against clicking fruit and putting it back. Was a rude comment needed? Similar to a mask, when you shop at our stores, the rude comment is needed. Yes. Christians against science. The earth is 4,000 years old. Change my mind. The half-life of uranium-238 is 4.5 billion years. It decays into radium-226, which in turn decays into radon-222. Radon-222 becomes polonium-210, which finally decays into a stable nuclide. Lead. The existence of lead as an element disproves the 4,000-year-old myth. Teach your kids about socialism by making them clean the bathroom. Then, pay them $10. Then take $7 of those dollars and give those $7 to their sibling who didn't work. I bet your child won't be a socialist for long. That's literally capitalism though. Worker does all the work. Most of the profits go to the boss who sat on his ace doing duck all. Give $600 to a poor person and it's gone in a week. Give $600 to a rich person and it's multiplied 10 times in a few years or less. Here, let me fix that for you. Give $600 to someone with no money and they have no choice but to use it to survive. Give $600 to someone whose needs are already fully met and they can sit on it all they want. For duck's sake, are we really this dense? Disney privately cut the gay scene. We might lose precious pennies from Russia and China. Disney publicly honk honk, we put rainbow bumper sticker on Lightning McQueen today, consume our products jeans. There's room for everyone under the rainbow. Happy Pride Month. You. Why is my balance so low? Bank account. Make coffee at home. Bank account. Eat the food that's already in the fridge. Bank account. You don't need a cab, it's only 3 blocks. You. I guess we'll never know. Bank account. Seriously? Bank that pays its CEO $31 million and received a $12 billion bailout after crashing our economy tells poor people to stop being so irresponsible with their money. I'm proud to be an American because at least I know I'm free. Europeans. Guess I'm enslaved then. 1 second, I'm going to go check if the moon has any other flags on it. Call me when your moon flag pays your hospital bills. Dear Libs, how in the world was Hitler able to keep the German people oblivious to the terrible things he was doing until it was too late? The answer is a complicit press. The press became complicit because Hitler continuously called them Lügenpresse, literally German for lying press or fake news, and then passed laws allowing him to punish them for not reporting exactly what he wanted them to. Goddamn self-aware wolves. It baffles me that we have all the information available online to learn anything for free, but you still have to pay $30,000 per year just to hear some professor explain everything so poorly that you end up learning it all from the internet anyways. This mother ducking sub has hundreds of posts where you guys are laughing at someone with no education getting shut down by someone with a degree in the field. You guys non-stop rip on people who say they did their own research. Now you're siding with this bullshit? Hey, news ducking flash. Stupidity like that is how we get anti-vaxxers saying they know more than virologists. No, you ducking cannot learn it yourself online. Just held a person's hand as they died alone, without their family or loved ones by their side. Glad you enjoyed your meal. Just had a large group over to lunch, and we hugged and ate and talked and put the world to rights. It was lovely. You'll never take that away from people. Stay out. Protect your rights. If the NHS can't cope, then the NHS isn't fit for purpose. Compliance is violence. It's go time. You want the roast? Then let's go. National Roast Day. What you got? Uniforms our employees can wear in the winter. As a white Christian conservative male, I support the school's gender-based dress code. Females should be chaste and not show off their bodies, leading upstanding young men to temptation. Ban straight guys from driving. If they can't focus in school, if girls show shoulders, how can they focus when driving by billboards with women on them, or passing women on the sidewalk jogging in tank tops/shorts? Giving them control of automobiles is a public safety hazard. I have just lost someone I cared about to COVID-19. I do not want your sorrow for my loss. I want you to wear a mask. So sorry for your loss. Though the actual figure is about 1 in 3,000 die. If that one happens to be a loved one, statistics don't mean much. People here have had enough. Would rather die than live like this. You mean you'd rather kill than live like this? Raise your hand if someone called you fat and you never turned to white supremacy and murdered 50 people over it. Christchurch mosque shooter was badly picked on as a child because he was chubby, so he turned to lent video games, sparking a downward spiral. Rich people have small TVs and big libraries. Poor people have small libraries and big TVs. Rich people literally have in-home theaters. Please stop lying. I don't get the point of these marches and rallies on either side. We don't need to scream in the streets. We march to work, home to our families, and we march into the voting booth. The rest of this crap is just attention-seeking foolishness. I would really like to know how you, a woman, think you got the right to work and vote. What's something that's not actually Christian, but Americans think it is? America. I got a puppy and it's clingy. It follows me to the kitchen and everywhere. I'm starting to lose interest in the dog. So why is my puppy so clingy? Dogs are social animals, and if he/she was raised by a mother dog and had siblings, he/she will be used to a social environment and enjoy that. If you don't have interest in having a companion, I would suggest you find the puppy a home with someone who actually wants that kind of relationship and maybe get something that doesn't need attention back from you, like a tablet or gaming console.